You're listening to the Michael Baisden Show podcast.
Happy Valentine's Day from the Michael Baisden Show. We got a hot topic for you today. We want to be celebrating the appreciation of our partners, appreciating for all of those who have supported us, and those people who have, check this out, made us better, Dominique. That's a big deal.
Yes, that's the ideal, is when we elevate each other, when we make each other better. And I'm glad we got to the love part of Valentine's Day, because I understand there's all this other materialism and everything. But the bottom line is the love, and the love is the most important thing in our lives.
Absolutely. Sometimes we lose focus so much on what did you get me? How about what did we give each other? Not in the material sense of things, but how much have we grown as a couple, and where are we going to go from here?
Do you know how much you can do with that chocolate Valentine candy? It's like various things that you can do with this stuff. It's really good. I
really enjoyed you all calling in talking about how much you love your partners, how much you appreciate them, how much you've gone through thick and thin, and also how much they've made your life better. And how well you've melted that chocolate and created all kind of incredible ideas. What'd you do? I don't want to hear about it.
It burns, though. It'll burn. You better be careful. It's
Let's
too
get
hot.
into the calls on the Michael Baisden Show.
Too.
Happy Valentine's Day. Thanks for listening to the Michael Baisden Show live stream, sponsored by VideoPitch.com. Go to VideoPitch.com now and be a part of our growing community of writers, video producers, and filmmakers, and get paid to share your business, opinion, and talent with the world. Now back to the Michael Baisden Show live stream. Valentine's Day celebration on the Michael Baisden Show. Shout out to all the lovers and those of you all who want to be loved. Thank you all for tuning in. Those of you all who plan on making love. Nothing wrong with making love tonight.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Nothing
But there
at
is
all.
something wrong with that voice you're
There's
using
nothing
right
wrong
now.
with my voice.
Man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Can I talk to Big Mike? Mike, what's going on? It's all about appreciation today. Talk to me, partner.
You guys are a little bit younger than I am. I'm 72 years old.
Wow.
I'm a lot younger.
I've
Thanks,
just been forced to go. I've just been forced to go back to work after retiring for 4 jobs.
Wow.
Wow.
And the thing, my birthday is in December. My kids and my siblings haven't celebrated my birthday since I was 19.
You know,
He doesn't feel appreciated.
Mike, but you know this is about appreciation for your partner today on Valentine's Day. We're sorry to hear that story, Mike. You're 75.
Well,
Yeah.
my all 3 of my ex-wives are ex-wives for a reason. They didn't appreciate me.
Got you.
They didn't appreciate
You got
what
this
I
one, George?
did for them. They didn't appreciate nothing I did for them. I went out of my way. I sacrificed myself
Okay, you got it. Okay.
for them.
How long ago was that, Mike?
Which wife?
The last
You
one.
talking about?
The last wife. How long was the
last
last
one. Oh,
wife? Yeah.
10 years.
Dominique, go ahead.
Mike, how would appreciation look for you?
It's 10 years
what
ago,
are you
Dominique.
looking for? Yeah, but whether it's from your next wife or from your siblings, how would that show up?
Okay, everybody stop. Okay, you're just going to let that go. It's 10 years ago. The man's calling about not being appreciated from 10 years
You
ago.
I got this.
You do.
Hey, listen.
Okay.
I just want to say we appreciate you.
How
okay?
about that?
You are
I
appreciated.
know you guys do. I know
do.
you guys do. Would you
We do.
believe I've never
It's been
taken
tough.
a vacation
It's been tough so
in
far, but
56
we do.
years.
You know what I got? I got something for you, Michael,
What do you
because
have for
he's
him?
all about Valentine's Day.
Okay, what am I
He's
doing?
going to send you something.
Okay, everybody
He's
hold on. Everybody
going
hold on. Everybody.
give you
Yeah,
something
yeah,
to make sure
that's a new
Valentine's
thing
Day
Michael's doing.
today.
Sir,
That you appreciate it.
Sir.
You need to know, and the Michael Baisden Show love you,
Okay,
sir,
everybody
and
stop.
we need to show
We're
you
not going to do
appreciate
this
it.
on the show today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying my best
What
to be a
size suit you wear,
Okay, we're
sir?
not gonna-
you
sir.
think you about a
Why
yeah,
y'all giving
Mike.
away my stuff? Stop giving away money on my show. What's wrong with y'all? Happy Valentine's Day. Forget about the last call. Woo! Welcome back to the show.
You're not kicking them, but you're giving them some knees. That's what
I don't know. What a way to start the show. I got Anthony on. Tony, what's up, man? We're talking about appreciation today on Valentine's Day. Holla at me, man.
like for men, they don't appreciate us. You know what I'm saying? We get into it, then we get to the Valentine's Day, and they expect something. I'm like, wait a minute, you expect what on this day? I mean, all month you ain't said nothing to me. You wait to this day to show something. That's not going to happen. You get it together before those days get here. So when you tell them you're not appreciated, the key thing is they need to just listen and sit down and talk about it. Not well, they go back and forth. That's when they lose it.
Are you listening to this, man?
Absolutely.
See, I opened up the phone lines first, and I don't mean to diss my man, Big Mike. Big Mike, man, I know it was 10 years ago. I don't know if women understand this. I'm gonna say this, Mike. Mike, come on,
Don't
man.
laugh at
Don't be
him,
like that,
man.
Anthony.
Don't laugh
Don't
at
be
him.
like that.
Don't laugh
Anthony.
at
Don't
him.
laugh at him, man. Come on.
Hey,
Now
my
the thing
fault, Cam.
is
He hurting.
that
He
he's
hurting,
hurting.
man.
This is the thing, ladies. I'm gonna say this on to represent Valentine's Day. A lot of guys don't feel appreciated either, and it's not just about you. It's about us too.
It's because
That's all I'm saying.
it's always presented.
And they ain't saying nothing.
Because it's always
right,
presented
George.
Mother's Day. Everything's glorified about celebrating the woman and loving on the
Yes.
woman. And the truth is, we need to be loving on our men.
Yes.
It's not just about us. And I agree.
Go ahead.
That's what y'all forget. I mean, everything is been you all on this. Women, let's take over. Women, let's do that. That's fine, but guess what? Don't forget about the men because guess
don't
what?
leave us
Everybody want to be a
behind,
queen, but you're not a queen unless you got a king. It doesn't happen that way. King are born, queens are earned.
Oh, and kings.
We need to remember that.
And kings need to rule their
Everybody
kingdom
stop the bed.
in a proper way.
Stop the bed.
You better stop.
Listen. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, I'm just giving the facts. Kings are kings, queens. Hey, we love our queens. But at the same time, you can't just slide in talking about you a queen and you didn't put in the work.
I agree, but man, I'm glad you cleaned that up because that was going south,
Yeah,
brother.
you cleaned that way up.
Thank you very much, man. No, you stop right there, Anthony.
Yeah, you better
Quit while
stop
you're
right
ahead.
there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tanisha, who's been married for how long?
Going on 17 years. But my husband and I met when I was 15.
Okay, you're not doing the right voice for this. Do you hear the music?
I got to do all that.
Tanisha, do the voice.
Why?
Talk to your man like you love him. Come
I just
on
want to say to my husband, I met you.
You sound like a school teacher.
I met you when I was in
that's
ninth
better.
grade.
Deeper.
I'm not doing all that.
All right.
I met you when I was in ninth grade, and I just want to say you stole my heart then. I was decorating his locker on Valentine's Day.
You're not talking to me. You're talking to him.
And I just love you. You know, I love that we've grown together. You bring joy and laughter in my life, even when you're not around. Thank you for being patient, for holding me accountable, and not enabling me, for forgiving me, and giving me moments that I can always reflect on. I appreciate all that you are and all that I am with you. And I love you, and I love our children, and I love what we've gone through. Even the hard times, you've helped make me a better person, and I appreciate you so much,
That's
Kenny.
really
I love you so much.
Oh, my
Very
God.
nice.
That's the most touching
That's
thing
really
I've
cool.
ever heard.
It's
We've
really
been
sweet.
together, man,
17
since, think about
years
since
is
I
a
was
long
15,
time to
15
be
years
married.
old, though.
Wow.
So 23 years that I've been in his life, and he's been in mine.
Kenny, mad ups to you, man. I liked you from
Almost
the first.
the only man you had, huh?
No,
Okay.
we don't get into that. We did have a
Leave it to
breakup.
George.
We did have a breakup.
Tanisha,
at
don't
one
fall
point.
Happy Valentine's Day, ladies and gentlemen.
Jarika, what's going on, Jay? How you doing?
Jaria.
Jaria. I just messed her name up on.
Jaria.
Jaria.
Goodness.
What's going on, Jay?
Jarika, then I'm Jerica, then I'm diarrhea. My goodness.
She's heard that before.
She has. What's going on?
Well, basically, mine is a little different. When does appreciation turn into an obligation?
Ooh. Break it down.
I mean,
Question.
my thing is I owe a mortgage on my house. I owe my bank. I owe my kids.
That's an
You know,
obligation.
but I don't owe you. Do I owe you appreciation all the time? Do you owe me appreciation all the time? Isn't something supposed to be expected in a relationship?
This is
Do we
deep.
necessarily have to denote one day to show how much I appreciate you? What is sex? You get sex all the time.
Dominique,
I shouldn't have to just
what
give
do you
sex
what do you think she's
on
trying to say? here?
Valentine's Day to
What's
show
going
you that I
on?
appreciate
Hold on.
you. It's not an obligation.
Okay, what's going on here today, Dominique?
It sounds like Jaria has so much responsibility and so many people pulling at her, wanting this, wanting that it doesn't feel natural and fun anymore. Because appreciation should elevate the person that's being appreciated and the person that's giving the appreciation.
And sometimes it can be annoying when that person is always like, show me that you love me. Show me that
Yeah,
you care.
I got you.
On social media. How come you didn't post this picture of me?
I'm with
How come
you.
you didn't say that? And sometimes
Thank
that's annoying.
you.
So, Jarika, is that what's
It
happening?
is.
Jaria.
Jaria, talk to me.
Yes, that's what's happening. I mean, I show you appreciation every day. Every time you come home to a home cooked meal, I show you appreciation every time you cut that light on and I paid that bill. Come on, I don't have to.
There's something going on.
I don't feel like every time I have to go an extra mile on certain days to show you that I appreciate you. If I didn't appreciate you, you wouldn't be in my face.
It's the love language. That's the problem. Because you probably do it through service, meaning you cook the
That's
meal.
right.
I take care of this and
I'm
do
with
that.
you.
But he may
And
not be.
apparently you pay the bills.
Yes, but he may not be receiving it. Maybe he wants words of affirmation. So maybe you guys need to communicate what your love language is.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think she just dropped a bomb. Thank you so much, Jaria, Tanisha, for taking it to the next level. Dominique, ladies, you all are putting it down today. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Valentine's Day, and make sure that appreciation doesn't feel like an obligation. This is the Michael Baisden Show. Great job, Jaria. Thanks for listening to the Michael Baisden Show live stream, sponsored by VideoPitch.com. Go to VideoPitch.com now and be a part of our growing community of writers, video producers, and filmmakers, and get paid to share your business, opinion, and talent with the world. Now back to the Michael Baisden Show live stream. It's the Michael Baisden Show celebrating Valentine's Day. Thank you all for tuning in. Man, this has gone to the next level. As it always does. It's one thing I love about live radio, man, being able to talk to you all at the moment that you're feeling what we're talking about. And I know you all are feeling this. Dominic, that last caller, talk to me about that, man.
You know, she really broke it down because we want to be loved and appreciated, but we don't want to be obligated and pulled on to the point where it feels like a chore instead of a joy.
That was hard.
Well, when you force it, then it's not really genuine. So I wouldn't want to have to force somebody to say they love me or, do things for me.
I love what you said about the love language. Rick was listening to the show, man. What's up, Rick? How you doing, man?
How you doing, Brother May Bazemore? I mean, this is a wonderful show, man. Opportunities to give out some shout-outs to the love of our lives, man. This is awesome what you guys are doing.
Let's do it, man. I mean, let's hear what's happening with you and your lady. Talk to me.
Man, my wife is from Trinidad. Man, I got the love of my life every day, Valentine's Day. For me, I tell you, brothers, you guys got to understand. I know my wife's love language. My wife's love language is words of affirmation. And I adore her. She does so much for me all throughout the year. Oh, my, I can't wait to give back to her just on the small things that she does. Oh, my goodness, brother. When you got somebody my wife holds a PhD in psychology. She's smart. She's gorgeous. She's dark chocolate.
Woo!
She's just natural. She loves people. Oh, she's so sweet and kind to others. When I get upset, she calms me down. Oh, my goodness. She puts me in check in a beautiful way. Oh, my goodness. My wife.
That is wonderful.
Wow. Let me tell you right now, I'm going to give out her name. I know she might be mad with me, but Denise Watts, I love you. You are wonderful.
Hey, Rick, let me ask you this question to all the men out there, because there's a lot of men who are calling in right now who love their women. Do you look forward to seeing your woman when you get home, man?
Man, listen, I come home every day. We started something new. We spend 20 minutes studying the Bible. So guess what? That stuff, that helps me out, make me a better man than what I do. I own my own company. I'm a bail bondsman, and I run my own company. She helps me to be the best in my own business. She's a wonderful person. She pushes me up. Listen, I'm the best dressed bail bondsman in the state of Virginia because of my wife.
Stop right there. Shout out to my man's wife. Great job, Rick, man. You're going to be a tough act to follow. It's the Michael Baisden Show. Happy Valentine's Day, baby! Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to talk about the love she has for men in general and the man that she's no longer with but she still loves is Dominique DePrima.
Okay, just don't tell me go lower.
Okay, I promise.
All right.
Go ahead, Dominique.
Well, I want to give love this Valentine's Day to love, to the Most High, that gets me through thick and thin, the concept of unconditional love in my life. I want to give thanks to the family, the radio family that I have in studio here, and then those on the east, the west, and everywhere in between that give us love every day. Wake up with us, travel with us. I want to give love to my girlfriends who are there for me when my man is not. And know that I love you girls, and we'll always stay together through thick and thin. And then I want to give love to my hubby, my son's father, who's been a rock for us. And we have had no drama. We've been able to keep our family together through thick and thin. And last, but most certainly not least,
all right,
I want to give love to those brothers, the men, who might be in my future.
Oh,
yes. So your ex-hubby. You got to put that in there.
I like that she said brothers. Yeah. She put S. There's a bunch of them going to be in her future.
I say who might be.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you for appreciating my voice, Dominique. Right on.
Oh, God.
Right.
But if I ever hear you talking like that on the phone, I'm I'm going to be worried. Who's on the other line?
Oh, it looks like you're standing outside somebody's window right
I'm
now.
not. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for the love, Tanisha.
You're welcome.
Breathing hard.
Jameek was in the house. What's up, Jameek? Whoa!
What's up, baby?
What's
yeah,
up?
you said it right. You did that.
I did. So what's going on? Happy Valentine's Day, first of all, to you. Thank you for being a part of the Michael Bates and Show family. We do love and appreciate you for calling into the show. What do you want to say about Valentine's Day, or somebody you want to show appreciation for, or growth with, or somebody who made you better?
What I love 100,000% about him is he makes me better.
See?
And how he makes me better is he loves me better. And when I'm not loving me, he kicks in extra gear for love. So I'll know that I am loved. And when you're married, you get lost in the husband, you get lost in the kids and the careers. Oh, I got to go to soccer practice. You can get lost. And I'm an at-home mom, so it's a lot. And people think at-home mamas sit and sip wine. That's not what we do. We clip coupons here in Pensacola.
How did he make you? I want to know this question from you, and I need the whole country to hear this, and I want to leave on this note. How did he make you better?
So in 2012, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. I thought that was one of the lowest points ever in my life that I would ever be. And I was telling him, I was like, the doctor said this. I was boo-hooing. We had a child at home sick, so I went back to the doctor by myself that day, and he was just like, it's going to be fine. And I was like, you know what, babe? I said, this is going to get ugly. You can just go on and leave me, take the kids, because I don't know how this is going to pan out.
Right. Wow.
He said, we're not going anywhere. We're going to get up and take whatever one of the kids had baseball, we're going to take them to baseball, and we're going to go and make it to tomorrow. And it's going to be a day after day after day thing. But I would have not made it to this point that I am right now without him and his love.
And what is his name?
His name is Sean Davis Sr., and he's so quiet.
Tell him you love him.
I love you so much, baby. You make me better. You make my walk better.
There
And I
you
got
go.
a six walk, but you make it feel it.
Happy Valentine's Day to you and your husband from the Michael Basin Show. Thank you all for tuning in. Giving you a chance to call in right now to shout out the partner you love. And my girl's on the line. She's been, man, this good woman is full of love. Katie, what's going on? How you doing? Calling from Star 94.5 in Orlando. What's up?
Hey, I'm good. How are you guys?
Everything is everything. Talk to me. The whole country's listening.
All right. Well, I just want to shout out my husband, Travis. He is my rock. Like, he gets me through everything. He's the best dad, the best husband. And even though we drive each other crazy, he is always going to be my number one.
You said you drive each other. That's sweet. You say you drive each other crazy. How do you mean that lovingly?
I just mean, like, we know each other's faults, but we laugh about it. We used to just be head to head, and now we're at the point in our relationship where we just laugh about it. He'd be like, yeah, I know you're crazy, and I'd be like, yeah, I know you too.
You know what it is? That's what it takes, man. You got to deal with each other's imperfections. You know, I had a wonderful marriage, and people think I'm negative on marriage. I had the most wonderful wife. We had the most wonderful separation. We had the great friendship afterwards. She still friends with my family. You know, man, I still have love for her because of how good a woman that she was. I've been blessed to have good people in my life, and I do appreciate them. And that's important to feel that appreciation, isn't it, Katie?
You had a daughter together. That's, you know,
Yeah, that is. It really is. Like, we got 3 little ones together, and like, I don't even know what I would do without him. Like you said, like, if we ever were to get to that point where we had to separate, I know we'd always be in each other's lives because we're just like that.
You know, to me, when you love somebody, if you really love them when it's over, if you really love them, there's no way you can stay enemies with the person that you really love. Not if you love them.
Exactly.
No.
Yep.
Go ahead, Dominique. I know you wanted to touch on that.
No, I was just going to say, I mean, we're talking about people that make us better. And although me and my husband are separated, he did and does make me better because he made me a mom, and we love our son, and we'll always, always have a friendship and co-parenting based on that.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
You know what, George? I'm
Katie,
over you.
I'm going to leave on a positive note. Katie, I want you to say the name of your husband, and I want you to tell him you love him. It's all on you right now. Go ahead.
All right, Travis, I love you, baby.
That's my girl. That's how I want to end the note. Thank you, George, for the realness.
You know it.
It's the Michael Bailey Show. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Sean's been very patient. What's up, Sean, man? I want to give you the floor, man. Talk to me about love. Talk to me about the woman making you better. Talk to me about going through hard times. It's all on you, brother. Talk to me.
Oh, man, let me just tell you about this beautiful queen that I call Joy. That's
Watch
all
out.
she gives me, Mike.
Watch out.
She gives me nothing but joy. We've been married now for 9 months and counting. Got a beautiful family, got children, and we are just loving each other. We got our own place, and we doing it. You know what I'm saying? What I really love about my wife is not only does she love me back, but she completes me. And it's a difference when somebody loves you back and when somebody completes you. You know what I'm saying? Like everything she does is like, everything is like in sync. Like she thinking what I'm thinking she gonna say. What I say, she's thinking, and then we're always just together. We collab together. What we do is we move as one, and we move as a unit, as a family.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never been in a better place in my life than I am now. And Joy, babe, I just want to let you know I love you.
Sean, I want to give you a chance to love her a little more, but I want you to explain something to everybody listening right now. When you say you are forced together, what do you mean by that?
When I say we're forced together, when you see her, definitely know I'm right behind her, because we're like a brick wall when we come together. Nothing can stop us.
How about
Nothing
that?
can stop us.
What do you want to say to her? I don't want you to talk to us. I want you to talk to her. I'm gonna put this bed down because I want to hear you talk to her. What do you want to say to this woman who you love, who's been just incredible for you? What do you want to say to her?
Babe, I love you to life itself. I'm not going to say I love you to death, but I love you to life. And on this journey that we're enduring, just know that I'm going to always be your rock. I'm going to always be by your side. And everything that we do is going to be within God. I love you.
That's my man. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Valentine's Day from the Michael Baisden Show. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for showing love for your woman. Thank you, partner. Thanks for listening to the Michael Baisden Show live stream, sponsored by VideoPitch.com. Go to VideoPitch.com now and be a part of our growing community of writers, video producers, and filmmakers, and get paid to share your business, opinion, and talent with the world. Now back to the Michael Baisden Show live stream. I want to give the staff a chance to shout out the people they love. Welcome back to the Michael Baisden Show. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody tuned in. I want to first all say that I love all my fans who are listening to the show. I don't even like to call you fans. You know I call you guys family. Thank you all for being a part of my family. You all have made everything that I'm doing possible right now. The fact that we're talking to millions of people is because of you. Thank all the women. I love you guys for supporting me with the books. Thank you all for allowing me into your homes and social media. We chat with each other every day on Michael Baisden Show. Yes, that is really me. I love having contact with my family, my social media family, and I want to thank my staff, man. I love you guys, man, for being here. We're on this journey together. We got a long way to go.
Yeah.
We got a long way to go, man. So I want to say that, and of course to all our affiliates, you all make it possible for me to reach your listeners and your family, and to my family, my mom, my sister, and all the women. I'm talking about platonic relationships and loving relationships I had with all the women in my life who've been very supportive of me and helped me get to this point as a man and as a performer and as a writer. Go ahead, G-Dub.
Well, you know, I'm appreciative, and I want to send much love and happy Valentine's Day to Portia Riley, who's just, you know, when you've gone through a tough divorce like I did 17 years ago, it's a long time to be married, and 5 years is not a long time to rebound, especially not to rebound when it's not a rebound, but it's an upgrade to the highest level, and that's what she's done. I've heard a lot of people talk about completion, and she did really complete a part of me that was never there before. So happy Valentine's Day. You gave me another great son, and I love you.
The most important thing that I'd love to hear today is about how that person made you better, because that's really what it's all about. We talk about enhancement. It's about becoming better and growing together. Shirley, thank you for calling in today. Happy Valentine's Day to you. We want to celebrate by giving you all the chance to show love to those people in your life. What do you say?
Michael, my husband is a godsend. He loves me unconditionally. He was there at a time in my life when things were really bad, when I had heart problems a couple of years ago, and I coded. My husband gave me CPR.
Wow.
He saved my life.
Oh, my God.
I just can't say enough about him and what he does for me.
How have you all made each other better?
By just being together and being there for each other. We both lost, our parents when we first got married, and it's been really difficult. So we have just been there for each other through any type of difficulty. He's had surgery, and he's had brain surgery.
Oh, wow.
I've had illnesses, but we've been there for each other. And it's just a joy just to spend time together.
Can I ask you to do this for me and not talk to us and talk to him so he can hear for himself how you feel about him? I'd like to go out with that.
Al, I love you, and you have been in my life for over 20 years, and I really appreciate everything that you have done for me, most of all, loving me unconditionally.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's all about love today on the Michael Baisden Show. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for that, Shirley. We love you, too. Everybody's getting misty in the studio. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on.
Is that tears?
Now, I mean, I feel happy, man. I'm happy to George.
You know,
Now, will you release Cupid now? Will you let him go? Will you untie
He'll
him?
let Cupid go. We're talking about Valentine's Day love and appreciation. You all need to continue to call in. This gentleman been holding on for a long time to talk about the love he has. Mac, what's up, Mac Attack? How you doing?
Oh, man, Michael Baisden, long-time listener, brother. You, George, man, I'm glad to see y'all back on.
Thank you.
And I used to listen to you guys up there in Philadelphia, 105, but now I'm at 94.5 down in Florida.
Yeah, I miss the WDAS family, to all the Philly family. We miss you guys too, man.
Yes,
Talk to me.
Yes, sir. And I'm glad I got that Super Bowl going. But at this point now, it's all about my love, Tasha. You know, one of the greatest things in my life. You know, that nurtures my children, nurtures me. You know, and keeps me on the right and straight and narrow, man. I mean, I got a beautiful woman, man, that has a sex appeal that just drives me crazy.
You know, Mac, we don't hear men talking enough. You know, Mac, we don't hear men talking enough about how much they love their women. And I know they do. And that's why these shows are very important. I'm glad the ladies are calling in, but I'm so happy to hear guys calling in talking about how much they love their women.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, man. I mean, I got one of the greatest women on this earth, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. My mother's good, too, now. But, you know, when it comes down to my baby, man, she's the greatest thing going, man.
You know, you always hear a good man is hard to find, but I don't know if women realize just how hard it is for a good woman to find.
Yes. Oh, my God.
Oh, yes, man. Whew. I mean, you can search all the earth, brother. I'm saying sometimes you can't get it like that.
That's right.
And, you know, she's my muse, man. You know, she totally completes me.
I like that.
And,
I love that.
Yeah,
that is my. Hey, stop stealing my expression, Mac. Hold on, man. I'm gonna need you to back up off my expression. Mac, tell a woman how much you love her. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh man, I really love my wife, man, and she loves that Valentine's Day. You know, I'm gonna take on out, and we're gonna really get it in.
That's my man. Stop right there. Stop right there, Mac. It's the Michael Baisden Show. Get it in on Valentine's Day on the Michael Baisden Show. Thanks, family, for listening to the Michael Baisden Show podcast, sponsored by VideoPitch.com. Go to VideoPitch.com now and be a part of our growing community of writers, video producers, and filmmakers, and get paid to share your business, opinion, and talent with the world. That's VideoPitch.com. Write it down, family. Write it down. VideoPitch.com.